Hey guys, it's me, Heidi Powell. I am here with someone who has created a look that you guys have all been raving about since I posted a picture. This is Amanda with Maxx Glam. And like I said, I posted a picture from one of my bikini competitions that I did, and people were absolutely in love with the look that you guys created. So I had to have her come back and teach you guys some tips on how you can really perfect your own makeup look. So we're obviously not gonna have her create a competition look for you guys because that's a little too much to walk around. You look like a clown if you walked around every day.
It just doesn't
What are you gonna do?
So what we're gonna do today is, her makeup's already beautifully done. She's a mom, she's already had a busy day today. What I'm going to do is show you how to, no! What we're gonna do is kind of amplify the look and create a nighttime glam look on top of what she already has. So it'll be about 10 minutes if you practice.
Yeah, I love that because I know for me, if I'm going out tonight, I am not gonna have time with 4 kids to wash my face and put everything on from start to finish. And I wouldn't even know what to do for a night look, so this is gonna be awesome. All right, let's get started.
So what I'm gonna do is use the 239 brush by MAC and apply some primer to the lids. It's called Painterly.
Which is like my favorite.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Love it.
You can use it with any color for daytime to nighttime look. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the black since she's going out tonight. I'm gonna teach you a little trick with a hotel card, and I'm gonna pick up some eyeshadow with my brush. This is a 224 brush by MAC. So a nice little trick is just to grab the card, and if you're doing it on yourself, you can kind of just grab it and angle it a little bit upwards like that. A lot of people use tape, different things like that. I find that this is the easiest and cleanest.
Wow.
So you can just place it.
Do I close my eyes?
Yep, go ahead and close. And then I'm just gonna add it right on the outside corner and buff the shadow in circular patting motions. And if you pick up the key, you see how nice and clean that is. And the reason why I like to do that is because she's already wearing foundation. If you see all this darkness right here, that would have fell onto her face. So we just kind of eliminated a step by doing that.
Love it. Cool.
Yeah. Now, as you can see, we added a little bit of dark on the outside corners and gave it kind of that cat eye effect. What I'm gonna do now is go in with the same brush we used to apply the primer, the 239 brush. Grab the dark eyeshadow. We're just gonna place this right on the bottom of the waterline. All right, so as you can see, a little bit of the black did fall, so a quick way to clean that is we're gonna use a Pro eye makeup remover and a Q-tip. And I'm just gonna gently kind of sweep that off and just make it nice and clean. Now that we've added the dark on there, as you can see, it really makes her eyes pop. It's gonna look really nice at night. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of a neutral color in her crease area, just to make sure that the whole look blends and it's not just like a light and then a dark. This is the 224 brush. So this is one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows. It's called All That Glitters by MAC.
I use that.
You use it?
I have a little bit on,
yes.
but not in the right order, I'm sure.
And what we're gonna do is just place it right on the lid, just to really, really make her eyes stand out.
And what brush is that?
This one is the 239 brush. So we're gonna use a drugstore eyeliner. It's actually the best one I've ever used. I love it. I use it every day on myself. This is by NYC. You can get it at Target or Walmart. I'm sure you can get it at Walgreens, any of the drugstores. Yeah, it's about like $3.
Oh my gosh.
And it's totally worth it. So I'm just gonna go as close to her lash line as possible. I'm gonna give her a cat eye. So what I'm gonna show you guys next is I'm gonna do liner and lashes on one eye just so you can see the difference in the two looks. So these are lashes by Maxx Glam. You can order them on maxxglam.com. Okay, so first you wanna do, I just peeled them off. I'm gonna measure them to her eye. And these actually fit her eye perfectly, which never happens. So if I did need to cut them, I do always cut a little bit. You always want to cut the inside corner and a little bit on the outside. What I like to do is, you see how there's little ridges on the lash? So when I measure, I place it on the eye, and sometimes I'm just like, oh, okay, I need to cut one little ridge off. So I'll just cut that and then I'll grab the other eyelash and cut it the same exact size. I'm gonna use eyelash adhesive. It's by Duo. I like to use the black one just because I find it dries really nice. You don't really need to add eyeliner on top of it. With the white, sometimes you have to add a liner on top. So I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit out and kind of just place it right on the rim. Kind of wave it around, make sure it gets nice and tacky. And she already has mascara. If you didn't have mascara on, I would add your mascara first and then put your eyelash on top of it.
Oh wow, so you do always do the mascara first. Okay.
Yes, so what I'm gonna have her do is look down for me. I like to grab each side of the lash and kind of angle it down. And I always like to kind of just use my finger and tap it into place. Now I'm gonna add, look up for me, up to the ceiling, a little bit of black to the waterline. This will really create that nice smoky look. I'm applying the black on the upper waterline just to create a darker lash line. As you guys can see, this one is just a bit more glammed up than this one. And there we go, eyes are complete.
Amazing.
Now what we're gonna do is finish the glam and add a little bit of concealer, a little bit of bronzer, do some light contouring and lips, and then she'll be all set. Okay, now I picked up a full coverage foundation by MAC. You can only order it online, macpro.com. And then a 287 brush. And we're just gonna kind of apply it right underneath the eye to kind of brighten it up underneath there. And when concealing, I like to do kind of like a triangle. If you follow my brush, here is where you want the face to be a little bit brighter. And you just want to apply this anywhere you feel like it needs a little bit more coverage. Around the mouth and nose is where it tends to get a little red. So it's always nice to kind of get in those areas. And I like to do a little triangle up on the forehead too. You're gonna want to go in and set it with a powder. This one is a natural powder. It's called Light Plus. I'm just gonna do a nice light contour on her. This one is called Give Me Sun by MAC, and then we're gonna apply it with the same brush that we did the highlighting with. A trick that I like to let my clients know is if you're doing it yourself, you can kind of do the fish face, and I'm just gonna buff it right along that bone there. I like to do a little bit on the forehead, and if you wanna do it to your nose, you can contour your nose, and that'll make your nose appear smaller. And just to top off her face, I'm gonna add a little bit of blush right on the apples of the cheeks. If you guys like this color, this one's called Well Dressed.
By MAC.
Yep. Okay. Now for the lips, we're gonna do a nice pretty neutral color on her. I'm gonna use Oak Liner by MAC, and then we're gonna use Tea Rose Lipstick by Maxx Glam, and you can order this on maxxglam.com. So I'm gonna line her lips first. I like to start from the outside corners and work my way in. I'm gonna apply a brow pencil to her brows just to make them a tad bit darker. So I'm gonna line the bottom of her brow. You always want it to get thinner on the outside. All right, and one last step to top off this look, we're gonna add a little bit of gloss. This one is a lip gloss. It's called Cultured. And I'm just gonna apply that right to the center of the lip. And voila.
Okay, I gotta take a look. Oh my gosh, I love. All right guys, so there we have it. Amanda helped us take my day look to a night look. She gave us the entire list of products, and we're gonna give them to you guys so you guys can buy them if you want to. Looks pretty good, right? I think the next thing I need to do is figure out where Chris is gonna take me tonight. You better have plans. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. Amanda, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're so great. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel now and comment below. Try this out, let us know how it works, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.